Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be reading fantasy for a week. Now it is 8 o'clock on Sunday the 17th of March. Now this video will be going through to the 21st. It's only like a 5-day video, but obviously I'm starting this bit late because I had to finish up it this morning and then I had loads of work to do, and I'm now only just getting a chance to sit down today to read again. So yeah, we are starting a bit late, but we are going to be starting off with Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is the first book we're going to be reading because I just want something that's going to probably be quite quick, quite easy, nothing too heavy to read to start with, because the plan of action is I will be reading Sky of Breath in this video, my reread of Sky and Breath by Maas. So that's obviously quite heavy and it's also quite a big chunky book, so I don't know how many books we're going to get in. So anyway, the game, if we can get this one started and read slow chunk tonight, and then I can finish it off hopefully tomorrow, and then maybe because I've got to go to the opticians tomorrow for an eye test, so I probably maybe won't do much work tomorrow, so I'll probably have a kind of reading day, so that this should get finished then tomorrow. Then I'm going to try and find another like little short, quick, easy fantasy, which you'll probably find on my Kindle, because I've quite a few books on my Kindle and I think I have a few fantasy ones on this, so I'll try and find like a short one that's going to be like quite quick to read, and then we will tackle Sky and Breath. Then we shall tackle Sky and Breath. I might find I'll probably end up reading another book alongside that one, but it won't be a fantasy book because I'm probably going to need a little break here and there. But yes, that's a rough plan of action that I've just thrown at you guys. If you understood it, fucking geniuses. But we will see where this week goes anyway, because I give you my plan of actions and they then just go to shit every time they go to shit. So take this all with a pinch of salt because it probably won't fucking happen. But yeah, so we're going to read Bride first. Then we're going to tackle hopefully another short book, and then we're tackling Sky and Breath in this video. So yeah, I'm going to go and start to read this. I'm probably going to update you guys in the morning if I'm being very fucking honest, because I am fucking tired as well. So I don't know exactly how far I'm going to get into it tonight, or if it will even be far enough to actually then give you an opinion. So I won't update you guys then. I'll get a little bit of B-roll, but I won't update you guys until tomorrow morning, before we head out. So yeah, I'm going to snuggle into bed, I'm going to get rid of my book, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so you guys are currently propped against my hoodie that needs to be put away, so this is going to be quick before you fall. I've been reading obviously Bride. I'm on chapter 11, page 143 already. I started this last night and I've been reading this morning. I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it, and it is intriguing. Obviously this is Ali Hazelwood's first fantasy and like adult fantasy. It took a little while to get used to the writing. The writing to start with was not feeling very Ali Hazelwood. Now obviously I know this is different genres, so there is going to be slightly different things to her writing style for this, but it was just feeling a little bit odd. It didn't feel like it was flowing to start with. It was not, the writing just wasn't flowing properly. That's the only way I can put it. It is now starting to flow a little bit better. Sorry, I got an itch in my ear. It is now starting to flow a little bit better, and it's starting to, she's finding her rhythm in this. I think definitely the more she's been writing it, she's definitely found her pace. So yeah, we only have Misery's perspective, and I was kind of hoping it's gonna be like a dual POV and we're gonna see Lo's as well, but it is only Misery's. But at the beginning of each chapter, there's like a little bit at the top, which I believe is, I'm going to show you upside down, like here, which I think is kind of a little bit of Lo's perspective or thoughts and stuff, because it's kind of the way it's written. I can tell it's more from his than Misery's. So we do have those little bits, but yeah, so we've met our characters, we're kind of now getting into the plot, a little bit into the story. Obviously we've had the whole arranged marriage situation towards the beginning, but kind of like the more I don't know if it's really an underlying plot, it is part of the main plot, and we're kind of seeing it connect from both sides now, and it's just they're now starting to like work together in this situation. So yeah, it is getting intriguing, and it is getting really, really good. So I don't know what else I really want to say to you guys, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to read it. But yeah, it's getting good. It's getting interesting, and this is nice to see from Ali Hazelwood, I must say, like this different genre from her. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I need to head off to the shops because I got my optician's appointment. I've got parcels to deliver. I've got some bits that I need to get. So we're gonna go do that. Then we're gonna come back and we're just gonna read and devour Bride. We're gonna read and devour Bride because I really hope to finish this today, and I possibly could. Since I'm like 143 pages in, and this was what, 390 something? Am I right? Yeah, 396. So we've got a little over half the book left. So yeah, I think we're going to come back. We're just going to devour it, and you guys are getting lower and lower. So yeah, I'm going to come back, devour this book, and then we're going to start the next one. It's the hope and plans. We're going to have a reading day today. I do have a few little worky bits to do, but they're not like urgent, necessary worky bits that need to be done. They're not like, yeah, they can wait till tomorrow. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a little reading day today, guys, and I'm going to bring you with me. But first, I must go get my eyes tested. So I'll see you guys when I come back. Hey, so you did not see from me earlier because I obviously went to the shops, had my eye test, delivered some parcels, done a little bit of shopping, come back, had my lunch, I was sat reading Bride, and then I proceeded to fall asleep for the entirety of the rest of the afternoon / evening, and I've only been awake for roughly about an hour, and in that time I've eaten my dinner and read a little bit more of Bride. So yeah, I've just been asleep. I haven't had the chance to update you guys because I've just yeah, it's becoming a regular occurrence. But anywho, we're now on chapter 22, page 272. So we've made a really good dent on this since we last spoken. 271. Since we last spoken. So also I said it was what, 396. So we've got about 125 pages left. Obviously I would have had this finished if I'm not falling asleep. This would have been finished, but I didn't. So thoughts and opinions. I'm really liking this. It's really getting interesting. Things are picking up. The romance side of it's now starting to really come out. Still starting to take into effect and starting to come up more part of the plot. Things are getting more interesting in the plot on the political side of things. Some more things are starting to happen again. And yeah, I think it's now slowly trying to build up, and I'm enjoying these characters. They are very opposites. Obviously they're opposites because they're opposites, they're different species, but like they're very opposite in their personalities and stuff as well. Misery is very much someone that when you read her thoughts and feelings, she comes across very cold-hearted, like zero feelings, zero fucking cares in the world. She's very like monotone in her ways, but you're starting to see this slowly start to unravel the more she's with Lo. So yeah, we're starting to see a different side of Misery now. And then Lo is very protective, a little bit standoffish at the start. Obviously he's just in a protective way, trying to protect himself, his people and his sister and all that. But we're now starting to see him kind of like care a little bit more for himself, starting to do things a little bit more for himself and what he wants, and not necessarily what the pack needs or things that his little sister really needs. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still there for his little sister and stuff, and he still do anything for his little sister, but you know, he's starting to do these little things a little bit more for himself, you know, and he's starting to, what's the word I'm looking for? Starting to enact on feelings that he has with Misery. Now, obviously, I have thoughts and feelings. I have theories about things which I feel like are probably quite obvious. If you've read it, you kind of figure out yourself. I'm intrigued to see if it is the case that is what happens, or if like it's been made to make you think that's the case when it isn't. Oh, that did not make sense. That sentence did not make fucking sense. Bear with me while I try and reword that. I'm intrigued to see if my theory is correct, because it is a case of that is the story, or if Ali Hazelwood has made you go think in that direction when in fact it is not in that direction. That made a little bit more sense. That worked a little bit more, you know. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see. So yeah, about 125 pages left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit into bed and just finish this book off, because I ain't falling asleep anytime soon, am I? Let's be realistic, because I had a very, very long nap. Very long indeed. We're talking near enough 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep. So yeah, we are gonna get comfy in bed. I'm gonna finish off Bride, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do, because depending on how long it takes me to finish this off, it shouldn't be too long in theory, because I mean I'm fucking flying through this book. Like, it's such a quick read, guys. It's so quick and easy if you guys want something quick and easy to read. So I should finish this very quickly, but I don't know if by the time I finish this, if everyone else is going to be in bed, so that I won't be able to have this conversation with you guys. But when I finish it, if I can, I will obviously tell you guys tonight my thoughts and feelings. If not, I will update you guys tomorrow in the morning on my thoughts and feelings on the book. But what am I going to pick up as something quick and easy here on my Kindle? Let's have a look. So what have we got? Got a lot of like thriller mysteries, got a lot of dark romances going on here. I definitely have a fair few fantasies. I just need to find them within my list of books. My Fated Protector, the Switching Hour. How long's that one? Switching Hour, Magic and Mayhem. Why did it not... Hello? Open up the Kindle store, please. Don't be an arsehole. I want to see how many pages this is. My Kindle is not playing games for me today. What is going on? Let's try this one. Which Way to Murder and Mayhem? Is that one shot? No. Okay, Hexes and O's. How about that one? Why is the Kindle storefront being an arsehole? Hang on, guys. We're experiencing some technical difficulties here. Let's try again, shall we? My Kindle literally only done an update the other day. Please don't tell me it's being an arsehole now. Okay, that's not working. What on earth is going on? I had the latest update, yeah. Store management. We're back. We have a working storefront now. Okay, so switching arrow is only 223 pages, which is really good, so I might go for that one. Because I remember, obviously I said to you guys I want to do something small, quick and easy on my Kindle read, so I can get a book in before I go into House of Sky and Breath. So this might be the way to go, you know. Released from the Magic Pokey and paroled with limited power is enough to make any witch grumpy. However, if you throw in a recently resurrected cat, a lime green Kia, and a sexy egotistical werewolf, it's enough to make a girl fly off the edge. Not to mention a mission with no frickin' directions. So here I sit in ass crap, West Virginia, trying to figure out how to complete my mysterious mission before All Hallows Eve, when I get turned into a mortal. The animals in the area are convinced I'm the shifter whisperer, whatever the hell that is, and the hotter than asphalt in August werewolf thinks I'm his mate. Now apparently I'm slated to save a bunch of hairy freaks of nature. If they think I'm the right witch for the job, they've swallowed some bad brew. Okay. So this is book 1 in this series. Have I got... Hang on. Switching Hour is the first book in this series. It's a 10-book series. Don't know what I'm getting myself into. But... do I have... No, it's not. Okay, it's not. It's different. No worries. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. That is a 10-book series. Don't get me, I probably won't be reading all 10 books, obviously, straight away, but it's nice to know. So, I think we are going to go for the Switching Hour, which is 223 pages. I don't really want to waste time. When I know I've got a small book, I'm not going to fuss, like, re-looking through them. Oh, so, that is what we will do. This is back from 2014. This is a pretty old book. That's alright, it's only like 15 chapters, and that's including the epilogue. It's nice, quick and easy. Nice, quick. We love nice, quick and easy, you know. We love a bit quick and easy. Right. This following is a note about story changes and updates for those readers who read the original version of this story in the 12 Shades of Midnight anthology. Switching Hour was originally part of the 12 Shades of Midnight anthology, which was available for limited time in 2015. The original story I wrote has since been adapted as necessary for inclusion in the Magic and Mayhem series. This copy, the one containing this note, is a highly revised and extended version. You, as a reader, will notice many changes from the original, which was intentionally crafted to fit anthology guidelines. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, I'm reading this. I haven't read the other versions. So that's fine. There we go. That's fine. So yeah, plan of action is finish off Bride. Then we're going to start on the Switching Hour, which is then going to be 283. And yeah, depending on the time I get everything finished, I'll either update you guys tonight with my final thoughts on Bride, or I'll see you guys in the morning with some updates. Because yeah, I may end up having a bit of a long night, so I'll probably maybe end up getting quite a bit of a way into this one too tonight. And if that's the case, then that means we can start House and Sky and Breath, and we can kind of get rolling on that one, because that's a long book. And I'm going to need all the time I can get to get through that one. We're going to need all the time in the world. Anywho, I am going to switch off from here, put my Kindle on charge because that's dying, and yeah, I will catch you guys either in a jiffy tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Morning. So we did finish Bride last night. I'm giving it a 4.25. I really enjoyed this one. I loved the stories, I loved the character. It all really flowed quite well and the pace was really steady. And I enjoyed the writing. Obviously it took, like I said, it took a little bit to get used to, but it still had the Ali Hazelwood flair to it. Obviously it was just because it was a different genre, it was just, there's some slight differences to it, so obviously that just took a little bit of time to get used to, but once it did, I really thoroughly enjoyed this, and I really want to see more of Ali Hazelwood do fantasy, because I actually really think it was a really good book. I've seen a lot of things of what people have said about this book. Some have said that it was all politics and a little bit of romance and then all politics thrown in again at the end. I disagree. I thoroughly disagree with that statement. I think the politics and the romance flowed side by side throughout the entirety of this book. I think it was always there for both of these subjects, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I think they were always there alongside each other. And did I cry at the end? Yes, I was crying by the fucking end. So emotional. I was crying at the end there. So yeah, yeah, I think that was well. And then I've also had people say, like, the knot scene. Obviously I knew what a knot was anyway before reading this book. I knew what a knot was. Everyone's gone in up in airs about this whole knot situation, as if this isn't like a normal thing for a werewolf to have. And everyone's gone on about how graphic it is. It's not graphic, it is what it is. The knot situation is not a graphic situation. It is naturally what it is when for a werewolf in a fantasy. It's what happens. I don't see the issue with this. I'm sorry, but anybody who's up in airs about the whole knot situation and calling it graphic and all this and that clearly has never read a fantasy with a werewolf before. Clearly never, because it's normal. It's normal. This is an adult fantasy, therefore the sexual scenes are going to be in more detail. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Because generally, yes, okay? So yeah, that happened. And I loved it. I really fucking loved it. Then I started the switching hour. I made it not far. Chapter 4, page 24, DNF'd. 21% DNF'd. Sorry. I cannot, for the life of me, do this book. I cannot do it. The writing is very childish, which then makes the character come across very childish. And trust me, this character is a whiny fucking bitch. And then this cat's appeared, and the way the cat's like, what? No, pity fucking nope. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. So, this was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm not tired enough to fall asleep yet. So, what do? Because there was no fucking way I could start Sky and Breath at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. That just was not happening. So I started, and it's not a fantasy, but I did start Twisted by Emily McIntyre. It's not a fantasy, but I did start this book. So obviously I'm not going to talk about this book in this video because it's not a fantasy. So yeah, situation will be, I will come back. Got to go to my grandparents, so I'm going to go read Twisted whilst I'm there because it's just so much easier than trying to start Sky and Breath there. Come back, do a couple worky bits, and then we're going to settle in and we're going to start Sky and Breath. So yeah, so I'm going to read Twisted and also Sky and Breath, but yeah, we're going to start Sky and Breath later. But that's the update. That's what happened for the rest of last night. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow because I need to get myself sorted, ready to go, and yes. I will catch you all later. Hey guys, so it's actually a lot later. I haven't spoken to you guys at all today since this morning with the big update. It's now 7:20. I'm doing great so far with this vlog, guys. We're doing great. But So I said you guys I was going to read Twisted whilst at my grandparents and then come back, do bits, and then start House on the Going Breath. Well, I was reading Twisted at my grandparents, I come back and I finished reading Twisted. I didn't do any work because I wasn't really feeling up to it and I didn't want to force anything and then make mistakes. So I come back and I end up just reading the rest of Twisted because I was so far through it and I was at the point where I was like, I might as well just finish this off. So I did. I just finished it off. But I have since started House on the Going Breath, my reread. I'm now on chapter 3. I'm listening to the audiobook because obviously this is a chunker. So I'm using the audiobook to help me to get through this book. Because, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for a very, very long time. So yes, we have started our reread. Obviously, this is a 5-star read for me. I absolutely love this book. I love the first one as well. So for me, it's exciting to read it. It's just trying to get myself back in the mindset for reading it. So yeah, it is obviously a lot. It's very intense. So hence why the audiobook I'm listening to this time to try and help me. Because yeah, mentally I'm not very with it. But yeah, because I'm just getting back into fantasy again. If I was to try and just sit and read this physically, I'd probably put myself in a slump. And not because I don't enjoy the book. I absolutely, like I said, I love the book. But because I'd be throwing myself such into the deep end. Whereas listening to the audiobook, it's not so bad. It's a little bit more easier to get through. And to take in again whilst getting back into fantasy. So yeah, we have started it. Obviously, like I said, I'm not far into it at all. So I'm going to continue listening to it and get as far as I possibly can tonight. The audiobook is like, I want to say like 8 hours, something long. I'm on my phone, I can't even have a look. About 8 hours, something long, I think. So I'm hopefully can try and get at least a couple of hours in because I'm listening to it at 3.25, I think I am. So yeah, I think I want to try and at least get a couple of hours into it today, and then rest of tomorrow I can try and hopefully get through it whilst I work. She hopes. She doesn't know how well that's going to go, but she hopes. So yeah, I will find though a book because I'm not going to read this too late into the night. I'll get as far as I can, like until I go to bed. I'll get as far as I can into it. But I probably won't read it just before going to bed because obviously I need to be able to focus on it to take in what's happening. I know I'm already starting to feel tired, so yeah. So I'm going to find something else a lot easier to read before I go to bed to settle with, because where this is intense and I need to focus, my brain needs to be working, and I don't want to be forcing my brain to work so much when I'm trying to go to bed. So I'm going to find something a little bit lighter and easier to read. I just don't know what, but that's besides the point. We don't need to know that we're reading fantasy. So yeah, I'm going to keep going, get as far as I can, and hopefully if I'm listening to the audiobook we can make a good dent for it, and maybe hopefully finish it tomorrow with the audiobook's help. We shall see. We'll see what happens and go from there. I just don't know what I'm going to read after because I'm filming a whole separate vlog for Flame of Shadow. So I have not read Flame of Shadow yet. So I'm doing a whole separate reading vlog for that. So we will see what happens. Yeah. I'm going to get on with this read so that I can then come back and give you guys another update. Because it's going to be very difficult for me to get B-roll for you guys right now. Because to film, it would stop the audiobook. So I'd be listening to nothing while filming. So this is the problems with filming with my phone until I can get a proper camera. But we must do what we must do. So it's fine. We're going to do it. But yeah, I will catch you guys in an update just before I go to bed. We're going to ignore the appalling angle because I feel very sick. I've been reading the book, had my dinner, and now I feel very, very sick. So we're getting ready to settle down now. I was going to do a bit more of Sky Breath, but I'm going to settle in because, yeah, I'm feeling rough. I mean, I don't know if it's just this angle, but I look very pale. tell, if that helps for you guys to know. But yeah, I have been reading more. I'm now at chapter 10, page 109 of Sky and Breath. So I've done good. I've done over 100 pages. I think we're at about 13% of the way through the book, so that's a good little bit of progress for tonight. There's like something like 7 hours and something, I think, minutes left of the audiobook, so I should hopefully get it done during the day tomorrow, fingers crossed. Maybe not, it depends, because I've got pack orders as well, and obviously I need to also want to focus on the reading, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'll update you guys on that situation tomorrow, but yes, because it's a reread for me, and this is also the second book in the series, it's very hard for me to give you my thoughts and opinions, because obviously I really absolutely love this book and I already know what happens, so I can't really give you too much, like I said, obviously mainly because it's the second book in the series, so I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, things are just now starting to, how little parts of the plot are starting to be put into place and starting to happen. So yeah, it's it's all slowly starting to build up. It's slowly starting to get there. So what I'm gonna do, because I feel like shit, let me move that. What I'm gonna do, because I feel like shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna settle into bed. Now I am currently I'm currently watching Drew's reading sprint. So this is Drew from Drew's Ambitious Reading. I'll leave him linked down below. And he's on with Donna. So Miss Donna is on there. You guys know Donna at this point. You guys know Donna. But yeah, she's on it as well. So obviously I'll link her down below too. But yeah, so I'm around that. So I'll probably just stay on there with them for a little bit longer whilst I'm settled into bed. But what I'm going to read, I was like really torn what I was going to read tonight, would you like settle down with. And it's not a fantasy book, but I'm going to let you know, like I said, did this morning with Twisted and what I was doing with that. I'm just going to read Crossed, which is the last book in the Never After series. Well, not the last book, that's one I own. She's currently writing the 6th one. But yeah, that's one I own, so because I thought, you know what, I just want to get them done and dusted read off my shelf, and then I can decide what I want to do with them. Sorry, that lied. Yeah, because then I can just decide what I want to do with the books, because you guys know my thoughts and feelings on them, so I feel like that if I get it done and dusted, I can move past it, I can decide what I want to do, and then that means I can reorganise my shelves and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to talk about it, the book on here, because obviously it's not a fantasy book, and this is reading fantasy for a week, but I am just keeping you guys up to date on the situation and what's happening, because I just think that's fair to you guys. You guys are watching a reading vlog, and I'm going to keep it very fucking reals. Sorry. Yes, I'm about to turn my TV off, settle into bed for a little bit. Well, I'm not settling into bed for a little bit, I'm going to settle into bed. I'm going to stay on sprints with Drew and Donna for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to crash. And I'm going to come see you guys tomorrow once I've started listening to House and Sky and Breath again. And go from there. Afternoon. Believe it or not, I have been reading though. I have been reading. It took me a little bit while till I got started on my reading for today, because I had to do some work bits and stuff, and it was bits that I couldn't read whilst I was doing them, because I required my phone and everything like that. So I didn't get to start reading until like, I don't even know how long ago, probably about a couple of hours now, possibly. But I'm now at chapter 20 of House and Sky and Breath, and obviously we are loving it, we are enjoying it, having the time of our lives, obviously. But yeah, obviously second book, I can't say too much, but things are definitely getting interesting. A lot more of the plot is now coming into play, a lot of the characters are slotting into place and slotting into their roles within the story, within the plot, and all the little connections are being made and stuff, so we're slowly starting to build into that. But I have to go on sprints. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going on sprints because that's what we have scheduled for today. It's on TikTok, and obviously listening to an audiobook, I can't listen to an audiobook on TikTok, because I'm using my audiobook to get through House and Sky and Breath, because obviously it is a chunker, as you guys can see. So listening to the audiobook is massively helping. Now I'm going to listen to a little bit more before I go on sprints, but whilst I'm on sprints, I'm going to read Crossed, because it's just going to be the easier option for me. Now, unfortunately, it is not obviously a fantasy book, but what I will do is I will still get some b-roll for you guys, so there's a little bit more for this vlog, because at the moment there is not a lot for it at all, so bear with us. But yeah, so we are going to do that, and then what I think I might do is from tomorrow I might try and see if I can find another fantasy book that I can read alongside this, because I'm meant to finish this vlog tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 21st, but I might extend it a little bit, just to try and get you guys more footage. Honestly, I am filming a weekend vlog this weekend, so that's from Friday to Monday, so I'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get this book finished. I should be able to, realistically, with the audiobook's help, get through it. So we will get another book down, but yeah, I might try and see if I can find like another fan.
Look at their other books. They do. You're paying about what, 21 to 23 quid? Their other
yeah,
books.
it depends what you get, but yeah.
And now you're asking for 40 quid a book, just because of the series and the author.
Watching you mess with your hair
Sorry.
in like Talkception.
Sorry. It's like a
Hey guys, I'm coming to you in the morning, actually, for once. But I've been listening to Hassan's Gone Breath. I'm now at chapter 49, page 538. So I have been listening to this since very early this morning, because I woke up very early, so I've been listening to it quite a bit. And again, it's a reread for me. I really do not have much that I can say to you guys as updates for this book. One, because it's the second book. Two, because one because it's the second book. Two, because it's a reread for me. So, like, I already know what's happened. I already love the characters. I already love the story. So, yeah, there's really not much I can say to you guys. So, this is our update on Hassan's Gone Breath. Just, yeah. But obviously, I go to my grandparents on a Thursday. So I thought we could have a. Oh, let me move you guys. There we go. I thought we could have a little look on my Kindle and try and find another fantasy book that we can sit and read together. That I can sit and read. So we can get another fantasy book in for today's video. So let's have a little look, see, shall we? Let's have a look. That one's 328 pages, so that's not too bad. What else have we got? 256. Now it is book one, which also do want a 13 book series. And there's me just saying that, oh, I don't want to get into a series, but it's a short book. Oh, I don't know. Let's keep looking. We can keep looking. We've got more books we can look at. Let's keep going. That's an option. Oh, this one may be even bigger option because it's 192 pages. It is a 6-book series though. What is it with all of them being series? I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't continue the rest of the series anyway. Like, let's be very fucking honest here. But it is 192 pages, which is good. I would like a short one, so I can actually ensure that I get it read for this video. That could be our best option. So this is the book, Which Way to Murder and Mayhem by Jane Hinchey. So we're going to read this one because, like I said, even though it's the first book in a 6-book series, it is only 192 pages. So that's a good shout for us, because then it means I can guarantee getting this book read today at my grandparents for us. So it's another book down. But the plan of action is obviously go to my grandparents, read this one. I will probably take Cross with me just in case I finish it or want a change of pace for it. And then when I come back, I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish Hassan's Gone Breath. I can't remember how much I got on the audiobook. Is it going to tell me? No. I want to say it was like 2 hours and something left. I want to say about 240 maybe. Somewhere between 230 and 240. So I'll kind of come back and I'm just going to finish that tonight, and then we will end up today's video. I would probably try and get a little bit of b-roll somewhere. I know I haven't got a lot of b-roll for you guys in this video, because we're listening to an audiobook. It's really, really hard to get b-roll for. So I'll try and what to do. I would have added in bits from my TikTok live last night, so you guys would have seen that. But yeah, I apologise if you guys have got to the end of this video and there's been like barely any footage, so we shall see. But I will catch you guys later on with an update on everything that happened. It's time to bring this video to a close, guys, because I'm laying in bed like struggling to stay awake, so we're gonna bring it to an end. I did read that Which Way to Murder Mayhem. I did read this one, 2.5. I don't know what to say. This book felt very much all over the place, and the ending I don't get how the person that did it, like the authors tried to relate it all too much and connect it all too much, and I was just, yeah, it was just a very odd book. I couldn't even do a Goodreads or Storygraph review because I just could not comprehend what I've read. So yeah, there's that one. And then we have also finished our reread of House and Sky and Breath, and obviously this is a 5-star read. We know I love House and Sky and Breath, we know we love it. And I am now prepped and ready to go into Flame and Shadow. Probably not straight away, but I will be going into it soon. So yeah, that's where we at. We have finished another 2 books. So what we finished, one we read Bride. I do have Bride. Hang on. We had Bride. I've read Bride. I DNF'd that switching hour. I gave 2.5 stars to that Which Way to Murder and Mayhem, and then obviously my 5-star reread of Sky and Breath. So we done good. This is a 4.25 if I remember correctly. So yeah, we finished 3 books. We DNF'd 1 in this video, so that's not too shabby if I may say so myself. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, we are gonna call it a day there, guys, on this video. Looking at the footage, I think I have some, but we'll see how the editing goes. But yeah, there is some exciting videos coming soon, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, I'm gonna go because you can probably tell I'm very much struggling to stay awake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have read any of the books in this video and what your thoughts and opinions were down in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one. So don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.